Our conversation today takes us to Southern Australia and the director of Driving Miss Daisy, Alan Branch. Alan will share how his career as a corporate lawyer and his passion for photography helped him set the course for this much-needed service franchise. So let's get to it. What do you feel are the 2 or 3 elements that someone needs to be really successful in franchising?
I think understanding that what you give to the business is what you get. What you recruit is what you get. Having a culture that both you enjoy and also that the franchisees enjoy. I think they're the 3 elements that I think always give you what is a long-term relationship. It's almost like a marriage. I find it very strange that I'm talking to people and asking them to actually commit to Driving Miss Daisy for longer than the average length of a marriage. But that's the recruitment that you've got to think about. But at least when the sale occurs, instead of a divorce where you lose money, when you're selling your franchise, you make money. So it's the best divorce that can happen. And I think we also encourage our franchisees to always plan that maybe they do have to move away, but ideally they move to somewhere else and then buy another Driving Miss Daisy franchise, because we've created something which is actually a scalable business, not a buy job. And I suppose we're recruiting people who have for 20 years been missing what they should have started right at the very beginning, which was really being empathetic and enjoying helping others. And a lot of them have had a job in between, which has just squeezed the life out of them. And you can just see, they go, I'm glad I found it. Because that's the lovely look in their eyes when they go, crikey, I really do see this as the next 10 years or 15 years. And who commits to that nowadays?
And it's rewarding because you're not only making money, but you're also doing it for a good cause. You're helping people.
Many levels, because you've got the franchisee that's jumping into something that they now fall in love with. You have them also employing lots of people who would have done probably volunteer work. Now they're getting paid and still doing really the same sort of activity. And then you've got disabled people, you've got people who are frail, people who are aged, people who are lonely, and all of them get someone who turns up and says, I want to brighten up your day. And they get achievement, they get independence, and they get bragging rights with any of their friends. And if they've run out of friends because they've lived too long, we actually find other people of like mind and often have them join and have a cup of tea together and just restart their clock.
You really feel that there's really no set personality. It's all about the individual connection that you make with them that really makes it work.
So I've been a lawyer sort of pretty much all my life. And the way that lawyers get together is that they are constantly in communication back and forth. So what do? On the first Monday and third Monday of every month, we have a franchise meeting with all the franchises. We set such interesting topics that they turn up and they watch the return video, and we are with them twice a month, and then plus phone calls, plus we've got a support team, we've got all sorts of people that, heavens, my legal secretary from 20 years ago came back to work with me. Now that's a better CV than anything. The lawyer who didn't scare off his own employees has to be, that's I should start with that as my CV.
There's a potential for Driving Miss Daisy for growth worldwide. I feel there's a need because the service you're providing is something that's going to be in demand pretty much all around the world.
We've trademarked a phrase which I think explains it, that we're family when family can't be there. And if you imagine how flexible that term is to deal with all the things that are a companion service. And so we are the person that takes your niece who's got Down syndrome to your daughter's wedding. And we look after the lady with Down syndrome through the wedding reception, making sure she gets to the photographs, gets to the Bain Marie. In fact, even has a dance. And if no one's dancing with her, the Daisy is going to stand up and have a dance with her. We're the person that takes a person to their court case And because they're hard of hearing, we write the notes out for the person and help them with their discussions in a court case. We know that you're worried about your mum, and so we pick your mum up. She's got dementia. We will make sure that the handover is with a photograph to make sure that she's not lost. The endless amount of things that we do, which are based on competency and complete trust. We're family when family can't be there, but we're not insulting the family, because what we've found is that a lot of people actually want independence from their family, even though they love them. Classic is you have a lady who's in tears because this is the first time that she's ever been able to buy Christmas presents in secret. We take her and she buys the Christmas presents. She's always had to do it with the family taking it.
I see you happy. I see you relaxed. I think this is something that was in the making for you, and after all your accomplishments, I believe you finally found your calling.
It is one that there's no end to the level of sophistication that you can keep finding in building a relationship with originally strangers. One of the statistics that you might find quite extraordinary is that 62% of our clients use us every month. More than 50% of our clients use us every week. That in itself is like you asking someone, do you have McDonald's every week? Do you have pizza every week with the same organisation and the same vendor? That's why we have an unusually high loyalty factor. Now, we turn that to the client's favour. Because they're so loyal to us, and so you break down all the elements of everything that you are achieving, and then just reshuffle the jigsaw pieces to create another persuasively strategic result. Because the person is wanting to know, can they trust us? And we want to know, do they have a hearing aid? Are they blind? Are they albino and that we need to bring our Daisy umbrella with us? So many questions that have to be answered so that, we do online booking for businesses, that's fine, we can do that, but the personal touch is essential. They don't care about a personality, so they're happy to flip you and come and be my transport, because that's their logic. You are a certain number of kilometres or miles. We are not that. We are the person. We look after the person, not the kilometres or not the miles. So we're quite happy to say, look, we're not in competition with taxis or Uber. They've got a completely different business model.
I hope you have gained some valuable insights into the world of franchising. Please make sure to like and subscribe and share with your network. Also, click the link below to learn more about Franchising with Action Coach.